When the future of millions of young students is at stake, should those in power answer their questions or silence those angry voices? Namaskar. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Dr.R.K. NAIDU'S Insights. I am Dr.R.K. NAIDU, retired principal of SSGS Degree College, Guntakal. Friends, the credibility of any nation depends upon the fairness of its education system. Competitive examinations are not merely tests, they are the hopes and dreams of millions of students and their families. If these examinations lose credibility and public confidence, the entire system begins to collapse. The present controversy surrounding the Neet UG 2026 examination paper leak became one of the most debated issues in recent years. Reports of question paper leaks, irregularities, and allegations of organized malpractice shook the confidence of students across the country. Parents who had invested years of effort and enormous financial resources felt betrayed. Students who had worked day and night began to wonder whether their honesty and merit still had any value at all. Friends, never in the history of independent India has there been a ghastly and inhuman incident as barbaric and brutal as the mayhem unleashed in Delhi by the Union government, using heavy-handed lathi charges and firing tear gas shells. When peaceful protesters are met with batons instead of dialogue and tear gas instead of reassurance, the issue extends beyond law and order. The Delhi police and the authorities have targeted the peaceful Cockroach Janata Party protesters who had gathered in solidarity with the renowned reformer Sonam Wangchuk during his 25-day indefinite fast. Friends, why are these citizens protesting? Are they not standing up for millions of students whose futures have been thrown into uncertainty? At the heart of this movement is a non-negotiable demand, that is the immediate resignation of Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan. This is not an isolated incident. The Neet UG question paper leak is just the tip of an iceberg. Over the 14-year regime of Narendra Modi, nearly 152 central level examinations were reported to have suffered from question paper leaks, administrative irregularities, and sudden cancellations. Year after year, hard-working students who put in thousands of hours are only shocked to find that the system has rigged against them. When Sonam Wangchuk went on an indefinite fast for 25 days, it resonated across the entire nation. Recognizing the gravity of this crisis, all major opposition political parties rallied together to back the movement, amplifying the voice of the youth and demanding systematic reform and executive accountability. Friends, the opposition parties are raising the issues repeatedly both inside and outside Parliament House. They are demanding a transparent investigation, accountability from the National Testing Agency, institutional reforms, and the resignation of Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan, holding him politically responsible for the repeated controversies surrounding national level examinations. As Parliament is meeting, protests are intensified. Members of several opposition parties are staging demonstrations demanding answers from the government. Heated exchanges are taking place. Parliamentary proceedings are repeatedly disrupted. What should have become an opportunity for a serious national debate gradually turned into a confrontation between the government and the opposition. Instead of addressing these grievances and listening to a peaceful fast and offering concrete solutions to restore faith in national competitive examinations, the response from the state was sheer adamancy and administrative aggression. The Delhi Mayhem represents a tragic moment in our democratic fabric. Unarmed protesters, student activists, and civil society members are met with brutal force to disperse those who are simply asking for fair examinations, transparency, and political accountability. To treat the students and the peaceful agitators with such brutal intensity raises fundamental questions about the state of freedom and justice in our country today. Friends, the youth of India are the backbone of our future. When 152 major competitive examinations are reported to have faced compromises over 14 years, it is not just an administrative oversight, it's a systematic failure. A democracy cannot claim to empower its youth while using force to silence their demands for fair opportunity and transparent governance. The determination shown by Sonam Wangchuk's 25-day fast, the unity of opposition political parties, and the unwavering resolve of everyday citizens send an unmistakable message. Therefore, instead of allowing political confrontation to dominate the discussion, all stakeholders, the government, the opposition, educational institutions, and civil society must work together to ensure that such controversies never repeat. Examination reforms, technological safeguards, strict punishment for those involved in malpractice, and complete transparency are essential to protect the aspirations of India's youth. Friends, true leadership listens and takes responsibility, bring reforms. The demand for the immediate resignation of Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan is not just about one political office. It's about restoring faith in the integrity of India's public institutions and securing a just and transparent future for every student in this nation. Thank you for watching. If you found this presentation informative, kindly like, share, subscribe to Dr.R.K. Naidu's Insights. Thank you.